What's up, everybody? It's your boy TGK back with another video. Today we're going to talk about the schedule release for the NBA, specifically Luka Doncic and the Lakers, and obviously the Mavericks. And we're going to look into see if the NBA is trying to help Nico Harrison and the Mavericks with the schedule that they put out. Anyway, man, we're going to talk about that and more, obviously. Without further ado, let's drop this intro and let's get it going. All right, man. How y'all doing? Right now, it is about 4:30 p.m. Central Time over here. You already know we're going to film this. We're going to drop this, and y'all going to let me know what y'all think of this stuff. So today I ended up rocking the Luka Doncic, the famous Luka Doncic jersey, ladies and gentlemen. But no, today the NBA schedule dropped today. And, with the NBA schedule, it's always kind of like, it really don't matter. But this one kind of did. Because it's like, how are they going to play it? Like, we already know the Lakers and the Mavericks are not playing on opening night. They're not playing on Christmas. Like, what is the idea that that the NBA have for this upcoming matchup, right? So I ended up compiling a historical overview of the last 10 years of whenever the Lakers did play Dallas, and specifically in Dallas. I thought I was very interested with what they did this season. And also, we're also going to look at the upcoming schedule, all right? So we're about to look at both the Mavericks, Lakers schedule. Let's go ahead. Let's get it going. All right, so the first thing is the tweet that I put out, reviewing the schedule here. We're about to review it more in more detail. Just to kind of skip all of it, we're going to get straight to it. I put Luka isn't in Dallas till January 24th, 2026, and then April 15th, 2026 for weekend ABC games. I feel like the NBA fumbled. That's me. I feel like the NBA fumbled. So let's go ahead and bring this up, and then we can review this in more detail. Again, if I haven't said it, enough of the fluff. Let's get to the stuff. I hate when people do these crazy long intros and never get to the damn stuff. You know what I'm saying? All right. So as you see here, the Mavericks schedule, they open the season against San Antonio, and then they play Detroit on Peacock. And then you see these games that are in blue. Let me see. Maybe I can make this a little bit bigger for y'all. You know what I'm saying? There we go. All right, you see the games that are in blue? Those are NBA Cup games. So the teams that they're in with Memphis, the Clippers, New Orleans, and the Lakers. So they did put the Lakers in this. However, the first Lakers and Mavericks matchup is in LA on November 28th on Prime. They put it on Prime. Huh. That's odd. Like, okay, I mean, it's right after Thanksgiving, literally the day after Thanksgiving. Okay, I get that. On Prime, though, I think that's pretty good. I just figured that the first matchup between them would have been on a stage that everybody could see it, And maybe watching on Prime might be a new thing, with the new deal. So that's pretty interesting. I ain't really got much to gripe about that when it comes to that. And then you see they're on Prime again, then NBC, ABC, NBC with Sacramento, and then Denver on ESPN. And then we come onto the right column side, Utah, New York on NBC, Golden State on Prime. And then the first matchup on January the 24th, 2026 on ABC at 8:30. That's good. That is a good time slot on a Saturday night, ABC. It's just how long we had to wait to get to that point. And I got a couple of people in under my tweet that has some theories as to why the NBA wanted to wait so long. Then they play the Lakers in LA again on Prime. And then LA returns to Dallas on April the 5th, 2026 on NBC at 6:30 on a Sunday. Bro, with that many games left, like, I don't know, bro. I think the games in Dallas are going to be the more important ones, and I do truly feel like the NBA fumbled. I think they fumbled the schedule for the Mavericks and Laker matchups. I do think they did. So you see here for the Lakers, they start the season on NBC. Okay, so we get to see Luka on NBC. That's not bad, you know. And then Prime, bro, the Lakers got so many national television spots. Look at that. Yeah, it must be nice. Well, we know how it feels like if you're a Cowboys fan, you know you're always on prime time. Prime, ESPN, Prime. I just wonder why they put two of the matchups against Dallas on Prime television, and then they put it on the road. So I want to show y'all this right quick. So this right here were some of the theories people had. Okay. So established 92, 99, 1, 92991. I can't even read. He put NBA doesn't want to completely lose the Mavs fan base. They know fans are still hurting, so they are trying to avoid playing too soon in Dallas. They're hoping things die down by then. That's the only reason I see them playing so late. That is a really, really good a good take right there. It's a good process. I mean, if you think about it, right? Like by the time January comes around, by the time January comes around, I mean, it's still going to be fresh, but you know, people are going to get fully enamored with Cooper Flag, which deservedly so. Cooper Flag definitely deserves a fair shake here. 100%. But that damn comment, that one rang true in many ways. LFFL Showtime says they're helping Nico. I bet they are. And Narayan Somesh, Light Dawn, salute to him. He said, did they or are they purposely trying to make people forget the trade and its circumstances? Very suspicious coming around on the NBA rigged that trade and draft for the Mavs. I don't know what else they'll do. Oh, yeah, that's what they're doing. I do feel like this was some kind of collusion in a sense. You know, not to be a full-blown conspiracy theorist, but I mean, it's kind of hard to ignore it, right? I think it's hard to ignore it. So there's that. Now let's get into the historical review of said Lakers and Maverick matchups. Okay, I was able to compile this bit of information. Hopefully, enjoy this kind of stuff here. I very much do myself. So these are the Lakers and Mavericks last 10 matchups. Put it right here. There we go. Last 10 matchups over the last 10 years. So these are all the games that were in Dallas. All the games that were in Dallas. So I was like, are the Lakers being in Dallas such an abnormality, being so late into the season? We're talking about January 24th, bro. January 24th being the first time they're in Dallas on this upcoming season with all of the new TV deal and all of these potential ratings. Like the way they went about it was very, very odd to me. Anyway, 2015, 2016, they only played in Dallas once. They played in November. So early game. 2016, 27, they played January 22nd. Okay. All right. Not mad at that. 2017, 2018, January 13. The next season, January 7th. The next season, November 1st. So we're either in November or we're either in January. There's like so far there's no trend. Right? The only trend is November, January. Well, January 3 in a row. Or the trend is January, right? The next one is January 10th. For 2020. And then in 2021, they played twice in Dallas. If I have that correct. They played twice in Dallas. Basically a home and home in a way. April 22nd and April 24th. And then in that same year, they played in December 2021. Probably a different season. Yeah, it's a different season. And then the next time in that same season, because they only played them once. Yeah. I don't know if you ever noticed. Sometimes we play the Lakers. Sometimes the Mavericks play the Lakers 3 times per year, or they'll play the Clippers 3 times per year. It's weird. So the Mavericks would only be able to play them 3 times in a season, and it happened quite a bit. But now lately, you can see that they're playing them 4 times a year now because Luka. So then where we're at? So we're in 21-22. So they played in December. So that was an early game in December, and then March, and then 22-23 season they played on Christmas Day. Bro, they played on Christmas Day, and there was no reason to at that time when they played on Christmas Day. I honestly felt like this Christmas Day, it made all the sense in the world to have the Lakers in Dallas. Like, that would have been a fire matchup. Then they played in February. Then the next season, 23-24, December 23, they played in Dallas. And then this last season, 24-25, they played in January. And then in April, that was the return game. So if I could get a count here, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games in January. Then we got 2 games in November. And then we got 1, 2, 3 games in December. So I guess they have been playing more games in January. So it doesn't feel like too much collusion, but this is the latest. This is the latest they've ever played LA and Dallas. And it did feel like it was done on purpose for sure. Definitely did. All right, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that schedule release. Let me know what you think about the schedule for the Mavericks, schedule for the Lakers. When it comes to the NBA schedule, because teams play every single team in the league, it's kind of pointless in a sense. But whenever it's like particular matchups like this, like the Mavericks Laker matchup is going to have so much juice to it. They have it on Prime twice. They didn't have it on ABC and NBC, and not even have it on ESPN at all. I don't know. Maybe they're trying to increase subscriptions on Prime, whatever the case may be. I mean, that's probably what it is. And then to keep them not from being in Dallas until January 24th is crazy. But yeah, man, y'all let me know. Do y'all like the conspiracy theories? Are y'all leaning that way as well? What do y'all like about the schedule? What do y'all think this record is going to be? All that good stuff, man. Y'all let me know in the comments below. Appreciate you watching as always. If you haven't liked, please do subscribe. All that good stuff. It's been your boy TGK, and I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. We out.